So this week, I am going to update you about what's going on in results. Um, Again, just to remind you where I'm doing my internship, it's with Results Grassroots Organization in Asheville, North Carolina, but we are an international organization and we focus on creating political will to end poverty, both domestically and globally. And so this week I have um, been focusing a lot on our Global Alliance for Vaccination media packet and been putting that together while editing it and organizing it so that way it can be handed out to congressmen and other um, people that may need it or want to use it as a reference when writing their own media. So I've been doing that, and that is about, at this point, almost 100 pages, I think. Um, so there's a lot of media, a lot of individual pieces that I have to get and copy and paste and make sure they're cited correctly, and also make sure that the proper newspaper logos there and things like that, and the person that wrote it or submitted it is there, as well as a link to the online resources there. So a lot of pieces go into that, as well as updating it on our website, which requires talking to a person in DC, which updates our website. So I've been doing a lot of that. The other thing that I've been working on a lot is our tabling aspect for our marketing, and been working a lot with Vistaprint, and I actually have to make a phone call after this video for them to make sure we get our discounts, but creating a Google form for our volunteers to fill out once they've gotten grant money to get table materials, and so they can pick out which materials they want and see the products, and then so I've created all those products and I'm currently waiting for approval. Hopefully it'll come in the next couple of days. I'm finalizing a couple of those products and submitting the last couple of those to our headquarters to make sure they're approved for our logo and things like that. So I haven't done anything I'm not supposed to. And then after that, we'll be working with the grants a lot and seeing who's going to be able to get approved for those, and along with that is their tabling stuff. So they'll get those forms and we'll have to order those and get them submitted. So in those tabling packets there's banners and pens, stickers, and business cards and notebooks and things like that that they may need as starting a group or going out into the community and holding a table and getting people to join their group. So that's been really exciting. Excuse me. But the other thing I've been working on is helping with marketing and publicizing for our event, which is on November 14th, and we'll be holding our first event in Asheville, which will be focusing on Gavi, our Global Alliance in Vaccines campaign. And so I created a flyer and a Facebook page and submitted tons of emails about that, and getting ready to print off those flyers so that way we can hand those out. And so that's what I'm doing for that, and I'll also be speaking at that event, so that's a little nerve-wracking, but that's coming up, as well as I'll be talking to the editor of my local paper where I got published a couple weeks ago, with a letter to the editor, and making sure that she has everything that she needs to be able to write the editorial that we talked about when my letter to the editor was published. And she said that she wanted to write an editorial about the earned income tax credits and child tax credits and how it relates to our local poverty. So I'll be contacting her this week and being able to do that will be really exciting, and see what happens with that, and see if I'll be able to get an editorial published, which will be publication number 2. Um, so besides that, I'm also starting to localize my own event, and that'll be focused on a group start for domestic issues, and that is kind of nerve-wracking, but I guess my question is to you is, where do you guys find the best place is to meet when going to like a first event for a group? I'm looking at kind of a smaller, low-key like wine bar that has like a bunch of little nooks that you can meet in, that has a lot of books and it's really quiet, as well as a coffee shop, and obviously there's bigger places that we can meet as at like churches and things like that. But what's your favorite places to meet when you're trying to get involved and in a new group? And maybe that'll help me get started, so, in getting a place together. So thanks so much, and if you have any more questions about what I'm doing, I'd love to answer them. Bye. Hope everybody else is having a great week.